If you've ever watched a dancehall video, attended a Jamaican street dance, or seen dancers performing moves like the Willy Bounce, Wacky Dip, or World Dance, you've witnessed the legacy of one man. His name was Gerald Levy, but the world knew him simply as Bogle. To many Jamaicans, Bogle wasn't just a dancer. He was a cultural icon who changed dancehall forever. He created dances that spread around the globe, inspired countless entertainers, and helped turn Kingston streets into the birthplace of a worldwide movement. Even today, more than 2 decades after his death, his influence can still be seen every time a new dance craze emerges from Jamaica. This is the story of the man many still call the king of dancehall dancing. Gerald Levy was born on August 22, 1964, in Kingston, Jamaica. He grew up during a period when reggae music was evolving into what would eventually become dancehall. Like many young people from inner-city communities, music wasn't just entertainment. It was part of everyday life. As a young man, Gerald developed an incredible sense of rhythm. While others were simply enjoying the music, he was creating movements that nobody had ever seen before. Friends quickly noticed that he danced differently. His style was smooth, confident, and effortless. He wasn't copying anyone else. He was inventing his own language through movement. Before long, people stopped calling him Gerald. They started calling him Bogle. The nickname came from Paul Bogle, the Jamaican national hero who led the Morant Bay Rebellion in 1865. Friends believed Gerald possessed the same fearless spirit and natural leadership, and the name stuck. By the late 1980s, dancehall culture was exploding across Kingston. Every night, hundreds of people gathered at street dances, where massive sound systems blasted music until sunrise. These dances weren't just parties, they were competitions. Everyone wanted to wear the latest fashion, hear the newest songs, and, most importantly, perform the newest dance. Bogle quickly became the center of attention. Whenever he stepped onto the dance floor, crowds formed around him. People stopped dancing just to watch him. Every move he made seemed original. Every step looked effortless. And before long, dancers across Kingston were trying to imitate him. Unlike many performers, Bogle didn't guard his creations. He wanted people to learn them. He believed dancehall belonged to everyone, and if someone could improve on one of his dances, he welcomed it. That attitude helped create an environment where creativity flourished. Around this time, Bogle became one of the founding members of the famous Black Roses crew. Based in Arnett Gardens, also known as Concrete Jungle, the crew became one of the most influential groups in dancehall history. Black Roses wasn't just a dance crew, it became a cultural movement. Here is Bogle hanging out with the Roses crew in the Arnett Gardens.
Mr. Bogle, hello, Roses, you don't know, right? Straight, black and straight, sour, you don't know. Straight, the real eye roller, the real eye roller, the real color them, the real eye rollers, the real color. When you have color, tell them you nice color them. I say more time, whatever say color, we say call. Silver black. For sure. Hear that? Silver black. Yeah. But you know what? You know what, Pepsi? You know what? All right. No people that say, boy, Pepsi, you kill them. No, we kill them softly. We're killing them softly. Skinny. We're gonna kill them softly. Straight. Yeah. Johnny Marshall, anyway there, we have to kill them softly. Yo, what's that? Yo, big up Boss Marshall America. Everyone there. Yeah, that. Yeah, big up Skinny British. Yeah. Big up Arthur in Clark.
Everybody make it possible. Straight. Everybody make it possible.
Straight. Not to mention me. Not to mention Platinum. Straight. Not to mention Tanya. Not to mention Shirley. Straight. Not to mention Trisha. Straight. Not to mention Furley. I go so.
Sir Wallace.
Hallelujah. Yeah, big up Walter Wallace. Saskin.
Sir Wallace. I'm still on there.
Yeah, big up sometimes. Hollywood thing, yeah? Hollywood thing. Yeah, Hollywood thing. You hear that? Yo, right now it's like we're on Sunset Strip, you know? Yeah. You know, it's like we're on Sunset Boulevard now on the strip. Cool beer. You know what I'm saying? Drinking Louis XIII.
It's all good.
Straight. Second thing, pop yeah. 4 times.
It's Sky Bar.
It's like we're on the strip, you know? It's like we're on the strip, Sunset Strip, you hear that?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Big up Mama Shirley, yeah. Big up Desi and the whole LOI.
Mama Shirley.
Big up Mama Shirley.
I'm love it.
Big up Mama Shirley. I love it.
Back to back. Monster, anyway.
Yeah, listen this. Crack this and pop it. Yo.
Bogle bust it down to the road, this family. Papa Kala new dance around the country too. Watch it dance with the girl them a follow. This a one and name Papa Kala. Penny back move forward and voila. Now the idea of the Allah see us swallow too. Watch it dance with the girl them a follow. This a one and name Papa Kala. Penny back move forward and voila. And the army and the swallow. What's Mr. Bogle with the yellow white cool. And the other dance and say you know we get so. Some of them family do it to a I roll in. They don't do a sign. Mr. Bogle, Platinum Diamond said that straight. Be ice. Really large, enough love.
Its members included dancers, entertainers, community figures, and personalities who shaped Jamaican popular culture during the 1990s. Among those closely associated with the crew was William Willie Haggart Moore, a powerful and controversial community figure from Arnett Gardens. Bogle and Willie Haggart developed a close friendship, and Bogle would later create one of his most famous dances in Willie's honor. That dance was called the Willie Bounce. It quickly became one of the biggest dance crazes in Jamaica. Soon, everyone was doing the Willie Bounce. Dancehall artists began mentioning it in songs. People copied it at schools, parties, and dances. Within a short time, the dance spread internationally. It was one of the earliest examples of a Jamaican dance becoming a worldwide phenomenon. But the Willie Bounce was only one of many dances Bogle created. Over the years, he introduced an astonishing number of original moves. The wacky dip, the world dance, the zip it up, the Urkel dance, the pelper, the hot wuck, the Bogle dance, the Sesame Street, the thunderclap, and many others. Each new dance seemed to become the latest craze. People waited eagerly to see what Bogle would invent next. Artists knew that if Bogle started performing a dance, audiences would soon follow. As dancehall music grew during the 1990s, Bogle became closely connected with many of Jamaica's biggest stars.
I just a new style anyway place I do. That Bogle dance and music sweet you. Bogle around the place nice and day. Just rap Bogle dance. I was in on it and after some Bogle say can't do it good but she a move anyway. For real, me love how they can let me do it. Rasta, it's to that them look sweet. Just me, cut. Say booyaka. Big time. Come again, good boy. That a man is a mention. Cat fall. Watch your brother, man.
humble state. Can't do it good, but them a juggle anyway. For real, they love how they can them and do it. That's it. Look at them losing it. Can't come in long, stand up and sit. Uptown, downtown, and round to the beat. Jeremy and a try, but him already yet. He better make Bogle teach him the right step. We ain't wonder you stiff like piece of old. Do you ever hear that I can do Bogle? No, hear new style, dance a lick. And in the ear, then you rap. Oh, could you jump and make the body tick? Step forward. Move to the left, Bogle. Move to the right. Hell about the house in a sound splash. A man jacking them cars a big pipe. Caution it as a she now move right. Bogle to one, she now Bogle to one right. I done the mind is blood flag. No, yeah, come Bogle with down.
He appeared alongside Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Elephant Man, Barrington Levy, Baby Cham, Sprague Benz, Capleton, and numerous other performers. Music videos regularly featured Bogle leading groups of dancers. Directors wanted him because they knew he brought authenticity. If Bogle appeared in a video, audiences immediately recognized that it represented real dancehall culture. His influence extended far beyond Jamaica. Visitors from Europe, Japan, North America, and the Caribbean traveled to Kingston simply to experience the dances Bogle was creating. Many returned home and introduced those dances to entirely new audiences. Without social media, YouTube, or TikTok, Bogle managed to create viral dance crazes purely through word of mouth, music videos, and international travel. His impact on global dance culture cannot be overstated.
Here, sir. It's a right here. It's where dance starts.
The only thing me want us to come out of reggae right now, see, is for them understand the reggae thing. See, because most people, where dancing thing is concerned right now, enough people can dance, yes, but not everybody a dance, some of you. You can't DJ, I expect you to crossover. You have a DJ and dance, that's a crossover. Because even this in America, them don't sing unless them dance. A years we are teaching them that Jamaica is that them just realize that. And all up to know they still don't put it together because them call all of the dance on them name and them still not use the dance on them.
During the 1990s, Black Rose's Corner became one of Kingston's most famous gathering places. Located in Arnett Gardens, it attracted entertainers, athletes, politicians, tourists, and photographers. People visited hoping to catch a glimpse of Bogle performing. It wasn't unusual for someone to spend hours simply watching him dance. Despite his growing fame, Bogle remained connected to his community.
If you notice, it's roses, the only thing roses want are water. I want us to bloom some. Come here. Come here, come here. Come here. Look here. Come here. Come over here. You see them? These are the kids, yeah? All them want are water, and them just a bloom some. Because them are the roses. See you them? Look at them. The rarest kind. That's a black roses, yeah? All them need are water, and we just a bloom some.
People often described him as approachable, friendly, and generous with his time. Young dancers regularly came to him asking for advice. Rather than treating them as rivals, he encouraged them to develop their own styles. Many dancers who later became stars credit Bogle for inspiring or mentoring them.
Him make people respect we as dancers right now in the world, trust me. Because if I never him, dancing would reach to the level where they're right now.
Growing up, it wasn't all about Michael Jackson or MCM. It was Bogle in the streets of downtown and Jamaican ghetto.
I'm creative, I'm stylish. Like, check for instance Mr. Wacky image. I'm alone wear certain things where him wear. And if somebody else try wear what him wear, they not look good. Because Mr. Wacky style.
His philosophy was simple. Every generation should create something new. He didn't want dancehall to stand still. He wanted it to evolve. As dancehall entered the new millennium, Bogle remained at the center of the culture. He continued creating dances. He appeared in music videos. He performed at stage shows. And he remained one of Jamaica's most recognizable personalities. But behind the excitement, tensions within parts of Kingston were increasing. Conflicts involving rival groups, personal disputes, and long-standing feuds created an atmosphere of uncertainty. Then came January 20th, 2005. It was a night that changed dancehall forever. Bogle attended the popular Weddy Weddy Wednesday dance session in Kingston. After leaving the event during the early hours of the morning, gunmen intercepted his vehicle. Shots rang out. Bogle was struck multiple times. He died from his injuries. He was only 40 years old. The news spread across Jamaica within hours. Fans were devastated. Artists expressed disbelief. Many simply refused to believe the man who had brought so much joy through dance was gone. The circumstances surrounding his killing generated widespread speculation. Police investigated several possible motives, but despite investigations and arrests over the years, the case has never been fully resolved in a way that satisfied the public. Rumors circulated throughout the dancehall community, but much of what was discussed remained unproven. What could not be disputed was the enormous impact his death had on Jamaican culture. Thousands attended memorial events. Tributes poured in from entertainers across the Caribbean.
Good evening, and I'm out to read the DJ in the guys. I'm upset that lonely. Gerald Levy deserves all of that rest. He's not a violent kid. He's a jovial, jubilant, energetic, always happy, always bringing the vibes, even in jiggy. They take my niggy. That's fuckery, man. So I just want to say much love to Bogle's mothers and his sisters, his brothers and his kids and his baby mothers and Rose's family and everybody from Trenchtown, Georgetown, Jungle and a whole, you know? Yeah, big up all the Spanglers them and all the Timberlites them and big up all the top people in the house, guys. Nameless people and we're not friends and we're not informer, we didn't name out nobody with them, we don't know myself, you know? Alright, Mr. Wacky, respect everybody. Big respect to John and all of the dancers them. Respect to them, but tell you what, this Mr. Wacky is a youth. He created the art and he was the master. Bogle, he's a star, he's an artist, he's a dancer, he's an actor, he's the man. And the youth deserve that. If he was violently killed while he was hurting somebody physically, would have understand you. This is very grieving to dancehall. All over the world, people concerned. And this is not a mystery. It's fuckery.
Radio stations played songs dedicated to his memory. Dancehall sessions paused to honor him. Some dancers wore black. Others performed his famous routines one final time. Artists paid tribute in music.
Oh, our Father, who art in Zion, all the way, thy kingdom come on earth, and thy will be done on earth, all the way, be thou. Respect. What they say you hear news, I knew that time they put you on the radio. Home to the top and make the money tick. Turn forward, loud. Tell the money you style. Tell the one man and do. Put a phone down, some music DJ. All the one night and day. You want to dance now. Put you on dance and walk it out. I don't know where it's been stay. Look at looking dancing night and day. Come on, show love and don't think this way. Watch me go.
Elephant Man, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, and many others publicly acknowledged Bogle's influence on their careers. Without his creativity, many of the visual elements that defined dancehall during the 1990s might never have existed.
Him come, unfortunately, in passing. With day I'm left a training with him, left things with him, left legacy with him, left him dancing with him, left songs with him, food dance too. Mr. Wacky's like one of the biggest impact in a dancehall. Because like dancehall without Wacky, it painful, but you have to live it out. You have to dust off yourself and know, say, yo, watch you know. We can't make dancehall dead. We can't make it dead.
In the years after his death, Black Rose's Corner became something of a pilgrimage site. Murals were painted in his honor. Visitors stopped to take photographs. Fans left flowers and messages. Even tourists unfamiliar with dancehall history learned about the man whose dances had shaped a generation. His influence also lives on in today's dancehall dancers. Modern stars such as Ding Dong, Elite Team, Riffical Team, and countless others continue the tradition Bogle helped establish. Every time a new Jamaican dance becomes popular online, it follows a path that Bogle helped create decades earlier. Today, social media allows dance moves to spread across the world in minutes. Back then, Bogle accomplished the same thing without smartphones or the internet. His dances traveled through people, through music, through culture, through passion. Many historians consider him the father of modern dancehall choreography. Before Bogle, dancers mostly followed existing trends. After Bogle, dancers became creators, inventors, trendsetters. Entire careers were built around creating original dance moves. That creative culture remains one of dancehall's defining characteristics today. Looking back, Bogle's story is about much more than dancing. It is about imagination. It is about creativity born in communities that often had very limited resources. It is about proving that talent can emerge from anywhere. His life also reminds us how quickly a cultural icon can leave us, while their influence continues long afterward. More than 20 years after his passing, dancers still perform the Willie Bounce. Videos of his performances continue to circulate. Young Jamaicans who were not even born when Bogle died still know his name. That is the mark of a true legend. Gerald Bogle Levy didn't simply create dance moves. He created a movement. He transformed dancehall into a global language of expression. He inspired generations.
You know everybody can dance, don't you? But it's not everybody's a dancer. Because if you notice nowadays, I be and them use a dance and fun. And dancing from A to Z. Most people would say from A to 2, mostly waist. You see me? And if you notice, I be and them use that. And all have fun like them a fall. Again, cook them up. Cook them up. Or them a jump up like them a fall and a flap them wing. And come and fall them. We're going to take all them wing and we're looking at the cook. You see some fall without feather. Them feather left. Feather left. Yeah.
You call them the whole sensei.
Sensei. Oh, you know. That's a rubber common key and a sensei key.
Right. Sensei key. Yeah,
come on, fall them.
He will never be forgotten as one of the most influential dancers in Jamaica dancehall history. May his soul rest in peace. For more real stories like this, remember to subscribe, share, like, and comment. See you in the next video.